Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Found in Yeshua. In this video and subsequent ones, we will be discussing the Gospel according to St. John. The Bible I'm referring to is Jerusalem Bible, Reader's Edition. I bought this edition of this Bible because there are a few left that contain God's actual name in them. The book of John is my favorite one, and so I want to start with that. Starting with chapter 1, verse 1 till 18. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things came to be. Not one thing had its being but through him. All that came to be had life in him, and that life was the light of men, a light that shines in the dark, a light that darkness could not overpower. A man came, sent by God. His name was John. He came as a witness to speak for the light, so that everyone might believe through him. He was not the light, only a witness to speak for the light. The Word was the true light that enlightens all men, and he was coming into the world. He was in the world that had its being through him, and the world did not know him. He came to his own domain, and his own people did not accept him. But to all who did accept him, he gave power to become children of God. To all who believe in the name of him who was born not out of human stock, or urge of the flesh, or will of man, but of God himself. The Word was made flesh. He lived among us, and we saw his glory. The glory that is his as the only Son of the Father, full of grace and truth. John appears as his witness. He proclaims, "This is the one of whom I said, 'He who comes after me ranks before me, because he existed before me.' Indeed, from his fullness we have all of us received, yes, grace in return for grace. Since though the law was given through Moses, grace and truth have come through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God. It is the only Son who is nearest to the Father's heart, who has made him known." Beautiful, isn't it? So the first part that we need to know is a light that came that darkness could not overpower, meaning a light that cannot be contained or controlled by darkness, by ignorance, by lies. Before the light came, a witness appeared called John. He was the witness to the light, though not light himself. He made way for the light to shine forth. He acted as a bridge between the light and the masses. The Word is the true light. He was already present in this world that had its very being in him, but did not recognize him. How can this be that something not recognize its own creator. It is because it was separated from him by sin. As Jesus spoke in one of the parables, called the parable of the sower, where a farmer sows seeds in different types of soils. Depending on the soil, the yield is produced. Although it is true that we might have fallen from grace, but it is also true that God creates our way back to Him, and Jesus is that way. To all who did accept Him, He upholds them in His righteousness. He becomes their foundation and stronghold. Their names are written in the book of life. He was not born of the call of flesh, but of obedience to God's will. He is the only Son of the Father. No other prophet or saint or peer can take His place. His glory is His own, for He is who He says He is. John is a witness, a humble witness. He had known about the Son of God even from his mother's womb. And although first came the law through Moses, but Jesus alone brought grace and truth. Jesus is the only Son of God and our way to salvation, friends. Let us uphold Him and exalt Him in our lives at all times. With this, I conclude this video. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.